Show TV.
So, hello everyone. I'm here with Jack Kilmer.
That's right.
And you are no stranger to indie films, are you? How is it doing these larger productions versus indie films?
Versus indie films, well, I love independent cinema, and oftentimes with indies we get to spend a lot of time like thinking about the characters and the backstory, and that's something I love as an actor. So, bigger production stuff, I haven't done as much of that.
Willow, we do know you for that. Very big production, correct?
Yes, big production. Although I only had a voice on that, so it was
That's all right.
huge.
He's getting in our interview over here. I'm like, wait a second. He's like, I was in Willow actually.
I wish he was in Willow, but no, I only did a voice on that, and so it was very easy. I went into the studio, air conditioning, was in and out within an hour. But yeah, the bigger productions there, there's no time for anything, so you just show up and
Exactly.
get like 2 takes. And
as far as this mermaid story, how is it being a part of the storyline?
It's very interesting. I love mermaids.
I was going to say, do you love mermaids?
I do.
Have you put a fin on before?
I've never put a fin on.
We got to get Jack in a fin. We got to see this photo op one day.
I could only be so lucky to have a fin. But this movie has a lot of heart and soul. It's a creepier take on a mermaid than we've seen, I think, in Hollywood. And
so not the Little Mermaid that we grew up watching, right?
It's a little
different.
bit, yeah, a little more.
We don't have a Prince Eric
creepy.
showing up, right?
No. Yeah. It's like that and, Edward Scissorhands or something.
Ooh, so we're cutting some hedges outside as well, but maybe in some water, right?
Yes.
Creating some sculptures. Well, we're really looking forward to this. I'm so excited for the fans to view this. Anything you want them to leave the theater feeling?
Just go see The Tower, Bella Thorne, myself, Adam Sigal.
And wait for him in a fin.
Shout out.
He's going to be wearing a mermaid.
I'm going to
fin.
wear the fin.
Can you guys all do it? I need this to happen.
Yes, I'm going to wear the fin.
Yes, it is.
If this movie gets into Sundance, I'm putting the fin on.
Yes, we're seeing him in a fin. Stay tuned. We'll pick out the colors. I think teal or purple maybe your mix, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you so much. And who do I have the pleasure of meeting today?
I'm the director of this mermaid movie that these actors are in. My name's Adam Sigal.
Adam Sigal. So I hear you grew up in a small town.
Yeah, that's
Maybe.
true.
And
Yeah.
so there was some emphasis on this film that you wanted to implement of that feeling of growing up in a small southern town.
Yeah, the feeling of wanting to leave.
Yeah.
That's the
I grew up in a
biggest
small town too,
And you
Snoqualmie,
left.
Washington.
And you're here in San Diego.
I
so.
never went back, and all of my friends stayed. How about yours?
Yeah, it's crazy. They do the same things too. They have the same life that they did. And honestly, that's really, truly what this movie's about. It's just the feeling of how small it is and just the lives and the environment. It's just so fascinating to me. And that's kind of what this is about.
Were you a mermaid fan before jumping on this project?
I was actually a mermaid. I got surgery to now turn myself into a
You have a special
man.
gift, basically.
Yeah, I was actually a mermaid.
Incredible. Well,
Thank
I think the whole cast one day is going to shift and turn into
It could
mermen
be.
and mermaids completely.
Yeah.
And what is the most exciting part of this project, would you say, when you were working with this team?
I mean, it was pretty cool watching it come together with Bella in the tank. I mean, we did everything practical with the tail and the tank, and we built the water tank. I mean, it was
How long did it take
wild.
to build that water tank?
A couple months, and it was huge. Yeah.
And it was,
cold.
so I was going to say, how many gallons of water would you say was in that tank?
Thousands. It was a lot. It was.
So it's not like putting one hose and filling it up, right?
No. It was months, and
Months
it was a
and months and
giant
months.
tank. Yeah.
Wow. And how is it working with this incredible cast? I mean, you've
It was
got
great.
some
They're
fun
amazing.
individuals.
Yeah, they're so great. Bella's great. Jack's great. Cam's great.
What's your, I guess, most hilarious moment that you had together?
I mean, I remember just watching poor Bella get into this mermaid tail because it's not.
Was it
it's
3
no
hours?
joke.
I saw it on
man.
her Instagram.
It's not 3 hours, but it was a lengthy process. And I mean, because it's like it's like putting a giant condom over your legs. I
Yeah.
mean, it was so tight.
So did you have to lift her into
They
the
had
tank?
to oil her.
Oil her, so it's
Oh yeah,
slippery.
she was oiled up.
Slippery bugger.
Yeah, and then slide it on, and then yes, we had to essentially airlift her like like a manatee into the tank.
Like a
not
manatee?
that she is. She's not. She's a beautiful person, but
Yeah.
but we had to get this crane thing, for lack of a better term, and it was like a swing to get her in there. So.
Wow, so
Yeah.
that's a new one to add to the resume.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
exciting though to see this. I'm so ecstatic about this not being your typical tale of a mermaid. So
No, it's definitely not. It's
that's
much
what I'm
darker.
saying. It's not the Little Mermaid that we grew up with, right?
No,
Different type
it's
of Ariel that we'll be experiencing
very,
here.
very much so.
Well,
Yeah.
congratulations on
Thank
being
you.
here at San Diego Comic-Con. We're
Thank
all
you.
thrilled for you and the team.